And that's why, like Kodak said, same draw for 3 days.
Did we go wrong giving so many options?
See, but I think
that you weak.
Yeah, I say this, yeah, to a certain extent, but we ain't did shit. We ain't did shit. We ain't did a damn thing. We just been along with the damn ride.
It's like, I don't need you to be too sensitive, but how dare you not share your feelings and your emotions with me?
So you shut Boston Market down, but they shut that.
Last marriage, but I think I kind of got it right
My wife as an individual, myself as an individual. That way we can.
I ain't gonna even lie to you. Been together 20-some years and still learning each other. Welcome to the Relapse again. We thank y'all for tuning in, man. We really appreciate y'all for the support. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Don't forget that subscribe button. We getting better every week with this. This week's topic, man, we coming at y'all again. Remember, we're married. So we coming at y'all with our opinions from our lives and how, we've dealt with certain situations and how we want to get better. This topic this week is, how do y'all expect us to be better? When a lot of stuff y'all say, y'all contradict yourselves. Y'all want more time from us, but y'all want us to make the same amount of money. If we take time to spend time with y'all, how can we make that money? Y'all want us to be sensitive or tell y'all about our feelings, but then y'all throw them feelings back in our face when, a situation come up and y'all want to argue and y'all want to win. So how do we be the man you want us to be while protecting ourselves at the end of the day? Fellas.
Yo, what's good, everybody? What's good? We here for another edition of the Relapse.
Another
one. Hey, we got a bit no filter, fit by faith up in this thing, man. What's good, fellas? What's good?
Happy Sunday to everyone. Happy Sunday.
Yes,
Yeah. So y'all ready to get this thing popping?
Right, man. It's rock.
Let's go. So, go ahead, Fit.
So, as I was saying, y'all seen the video, and we got a woman actually on our side now, actually letting us really in on that. She said, besides that popular opinion, like, women really contradict themselves. We got a woman really saying that we contradict ourselves, and we require so much of a man that we know he can't really live up to.
You speaking from the woman's perspective right now, right?
Right.
Okay.
Because what she's saying in the video is, we've been contradicting ourselves and we giving them expectations that we know they can't live up to. And really, that will hurt them because of who we are.
Yeah.
We will sometimes, because most women use what they know against you to keep that control.
Yeah.
So
you gotta kind of be careful sometimes how you come at your partner and tell her certain things, but we will come back and bite you in the ass later on down the road, especially when they get upset. You know what I'm saying? You just, like I say, you gotta pick and choose your battles with that.
So my first real question to one of her, she said with the time, they want time, but then they want the same amount of money to be coming in the house. Okay, Mr. No Filter, how in sackcloth, how do we balance that when we know they want the time, but if we can't continue paying the rent like we said, the water like we said, the lights like we said, and we need a little bit of help from them. No lie. And that nigga ain't shit. That nigga can't handle business. I gotta go find me somebody else to make up these $40.
Yeah.
Yeah, an old man once told me, man, if a woman wants the time, she pretty much goes shut out, you know what I'm saying, the bulk of the bills, you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna be able to work, you know what I'm saying? But if you want a working man, then you gotta sacrifice that time.
Yeah.
So it's crazy how it works out, but it's the truth, you know what I'm saying? So if you want that working man, guess what? You got, you know what I'm saying? If you want that dope boy, he go out to get out in the street, he go out to hang out, he go out to do his thing for a couple of days, might be dirty, stink, whatever. But you want that money, you know what I'm saying? So it's I'm just bringing it to you from the streets, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why, you know, like Kodak said, you know, same draw for 3 days.
You know the Kodak love the flex, got my mama out the jet.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Yeah. Be a couple band up, but you know, been in that same outfit. I feel that wholeheartedly.
It requires, like I said, at the end of the day, it definitely requires sacrifice, bro. It requires a lot of sacrifice. Especially when you talk about time. You know, that old saying, how they go, time is money.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it's gonna take one or the other. Like I said, if I can get that time, we're gonna lack money. You feel me? At the end of the day, if I get money, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna lack time. You know, whether it be in the streets or working overtime at the job or whatever, picking up a second job or whatever we have to do to make, to provide that financial stability. You know, it's gonna require some sacrifice of actual time being spent with one another.
Yeah. I mean, I can even speak from the, part of, what I do sometimes. So like, sometimes you gotta cut them phones off. Then you trying to get you a little cat nap here and there, you gotta cut it off sometimes. Man,
yep.
Fuck that phone. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn who called. They can call somebody else right now. I don't care.
Yeah, the job ain't going nowhere.
Exactly.
Job definitely ain't going nowhere. So I think, like I say, I guess everything we talk about goes back to that discernment word. You feel what I'm saying? Be out here clicking.
Yeah.
That's when I talk.
I don't know who's doing it, but I hear it. Yeah, that's you.
It goes back to that discernment word. You have to know when to shut it down and when to pick it up or whatever. But 9 times out of 10, that's different from relationship to relationship. You know what I mean? And hell, and sometimes inside it, different from relationship to relationship, and different seasons in your relationship. Also, you might be in the season where the relationship requires. Let me take this damn thing out. Requires more time spent, with one another, and then you might be in the season where we in grind mode. You know what I mean? So it all depends. It's all, you just gotta know when to shut it down, turn it on, and shut it off.
That goes back to having a good partner too, right? Because like y'all was saying, I've been grinding under the whole 20 years we've been married, and I said that from the beginning though. I came into the relationship telling her about my past, about how I was raised, this, that, and the other things I wanted to change, and who I planned on being, the man I wanted to be. And then, where I needed her help at. I learned that a lot of women they sit up here and act like, or think they telling us what they need, how to help them. They think they talking along the relationship, along the journey, but they're not. They get in their feelings a lot more than they think they do. And they have so many more people throughout their day to actually talk to. So they've been unsaid, I want to spend time with my husband. Like, they've been unsaid it 10 times to 10 other their co-workers or to their mama, sister, brother, whoever they vent to, and they never actually bring it to the person that the problem actually is with. Like that's I've been experiencing that. I've experienced that in my marriage. Because, you know, shit, I ain't know you want to be bothered. I thought this was that season. You want to do you, and I could go stack this money. You know what I'm saying? Especially because we both said we wanted a house. For instance, use that as an example. We said, and I told you, it's gonna take 100 hours a week of me working to get the money we needed in this short period of time. So I didn't know I still had to fit in taking you out. You know, so. But that made me take that on a whole another subject, that love language test. I don't know if y'all ever took that before, but I took that, man, because
I ain't gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it.
It's sad we gotta be like that.
It basically tell you, you know, are you a person that need a hug? Are you a person that money being spent? Are you on you know?
Let me be me and you be you. Okay,
and that's simple. I hate it's the boxes that shit try to put you in that I can't stand in life, dog. You feel me?
Well, this was real.
But I know it. I took it though. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember what it was. I'm pretty sure I could guess what it was.
We took it at church, and then no lie, like I recopied it and took it again recently, and like with my wife, she changed a little bit. You know. So one of her love languages was she needed more affection now than she did back then. So with that being said, you know, knowing yourself is good too, because I could have been grinding harder back then. Well, I probably was trying to get her more time. and now, you know, she want the time versus vice versa. Like, you know.
You can't do both.
You can't.
You can't.
And then you got to know what seasons you in your life, in your marriage, with your spouse and all that. Like
it can somewhat work in, I guess, your occupation, maybe like a trucker. You know what I'm saying? He on the road, maybe you hop in the truck with him and get your time in.
Yeah,
the man still grinding and you getting your time. So guess what? You gotta be a trucker for a day, couple of days or a week or whatever. How long he on over the road? You know what I'm saying? So it can work out on certain occupations, but not most.
Yeah. Like I say, I feel that. I definitely feel that. It's one of those things, like I say, once you, and they say, because how we talking about the love language, people change, you feel me? 1 minute, like I say, depending on what season of life your person in, you know, and because like I say, let's be real, I'm not the same person that I was when we first, you know, me and my wife first got together, you feel me? And it's just kind of like you say, how your wife, her love language changed a little bit. You feel me? And I'm sure yours, you know, saying changed from when you first took it. And I just one of those things that I call growth. You know, sometimes people in life you gonna grow. You know, as you experience things, you gonna grow. You should be. I feel like, because sometimes you know how we be like, you know, I've been the same from day one. Nah, I don't think we have, none of us is, and if we are, is that a good thing? You feel what I'm saying? Is that a good thing? Sometimes it might be pertaining to some things, but yeah, like even if I remained the same, you know, my whole marriage, and my wife changed some, you know, it's gonna require me having to do some changing. Also, you know, saying like say call some audibles or whatever.
Yeah, my wife told me the other day, man. She said, "I really appreciate you. You have changed so much. I don't see where I changed. You know, I'm still being me. You know, I mean, I move a little bit different, but I'm still me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still no filter. So, but she said she sees some kind of change. Hell, I don't know. I mean, as long as she sees it, that's all that matters.
And I guess as long as it's a good change in her eyes or whatever, you know what I mean? So like I said, mine say the same thing to me. I know I got damn changed, but I ain't gonna hold you. I know I changed a lot. You feel me? I knew I grew a lot, you know, and I still changed, bro. Like shit, I ain't gonna lie, I changed, bro. my views on things change so much because I'm a person who like Mr. Fit by Faith. You feel me? I like to read. I like to research a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to spiritual or different things like that. And I'm the type of person. The more knowledge I learn, the more things I learn or recreate. Just specifically talking spiritual, whatever. I can't continue doing the shit that I no longer see is. You feel what I'm saying? Once I get the information, that old shit is invalid to me now. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying I can't learn from it, but what I'm saying is I'm a person who has to adjust with knowledge. Take it off of spiritual and put it on my wife. Once I see, okay, that ain't intriguing her no more. You feel me? That ain't really arousing her no more. Whatever. I got to either I'm gonna continue doing that shit, and for what? You feel what I'm saying? And it goes vice versa. She got to do that for me. You know what I mean? Like you could sit here and I could sit there and continue doing the same shit over and over and over, expecting different results. You feel me? But what do I really expect from that? So, you know, what do I really see coming from that? And what I had to learn too, the biggest thing I had to learn is be honest and clear with my old lady on where I'm at. You feel me? Don't leave her, for the most part, don't leave her in the dark about where I'm at. You get what I'm saying? Like, if whether it be financial or however I'm feeling, I can't expect her to just know. Even though majority of the time she know how I'm feeling, she don't know how I'm feeling, why I'm feeling that way. If I'm not that person no more, I'm not that person no more. For the moment or whatever it is. Like,
so okay, piggybacking off what you just said with the finances, right? We talked about it before in other podcasts or whatever, you know, because we both know y'all, most relationships like Mr. No Filter, he helped his wife build her business, so they finances are together. You just said though, you have to let her know where you are. That's not something you know, y'all don't automatically share. That's not, y'all don't have that
finances. Yeah, specifically finances. Well, our finances is wide open. You feel me? We you know, we real transparent with that. I was just talking about more stuff like we internally. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. For me, finances for us, our relationship finances is external. You get what I'm saying? But internal, I'm talking. That's where I was more directing that at. So finances it's already. She know what's up. I mean, she know what's up with my finances. I pretty much know what's up with hers. You know. So and then, you know, we got an understanding on when it come to that. You feel me? Yeah. So it ain't like it's her money and then it's my money. It's our damn money. Right. You get what I mean? So that was more that, and that's what I view as external.
I agree with that at some point, but like me and my wife's situation, it's her money, it's my money. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But she'll say vice versa, like you just said. You know, it's our money. I'm like, yeah. No, I made it. You made your money, so that's your money. That's my money. But you know, that's how we rock. You know what I'm saying? So I told I'm gonna be the asshole, man. So hey.
But okay,
he just put the shit in there just to say the shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's your money, my money. You know what I'm saying?
Once it get in my pocket, it's my money.
I don't go in your bank account. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't go in mine. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I don't look over your shoulder try to see what's in your bank account.
Yeah.
You don't look over my shoulder try to see what's in mine. So your money, my money.
But bringing it back to the video too, like the lady was saying though, okay, y'all saying y'all basically share money for the most part, then you saying what's yours is yours, what's, you know, what, when you put it all together and then you just got enough to take care of what you're supposed to be taking care of. How do you deal with that when the holidays come or when you want to do something special? You know what I'm saying?
Holidays, I mean, she do what she do for the kids. I do what I do for the kids.
I'm saying not.
You talking about for one another?
Yeah.
One another. Oh,
you want to do something special for her?
That's a good question. That's
a very good question.
So great you want to get her down? You want to upgrade her because y'all going on 20 years of marriage, and y'all only got that one pot. So
literally, I just was talking about that with her. Yet, I mean, like within a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I say, when it comes to kids, I'm very basic.
It's a team, yeah.
I'm very basic. It's a team. She go do what she do. I do what I do. But when it comes to her, yeah, I might spend a little money because I don't bought some. I mean, shit. My wife got some expensive damn purses that I have bought. I bought all her purses. You know what I'm saying? So I go above and beyond when it comes to that. But for me, I don't care. You don't have to spend that money on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just weird like that. I'm sorry, you can call me weird. I don't care. I mean, but that's just me. So that's how it goes down over here.
Fit. But I think what you was asking as far as how do you surprise a person when is that what you was going, was he pretty much?
She has everything. So it is hard for me to outdo what I did the previous years. If that's what you're saying, if that's what you're asking.
That kind of, and then I was trying to bring it back to the video where she was saying like women always contradict themselves. So with y'all being married couples, and then some women do contradict. Oh, we got this bit of money, and then you taking from this money to buy me something. So it's like you really ain't buying.
No. See, that's why I said. That's why I keep the shit separate. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta. If you together, you gonna have those problems. That's why I don't. I can't do it.
Yeah,
I'd rather for you to have your bank account, my bank account. So if I want to do something, if I want to spend the money, if I want to spend $2,000 on a goddamn rock wall, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. So I mean, I'm just saying,
brother,
it's my money.
And it was a conversation.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
Hold on, I'm gonna put the video up real quick. I'm gonna throw this up real quick so we can check it out. All right.
Unpopular opinion. Being a man has to be one of the most difficult things in this world, because when I hear some of the requests that women have and how they can contradict themselves, I get confused. It's like, I don't need you to be too sensitive, but how dare you not share your feelings and your emotions with me? I need you to be a good leader, but understand that I won't be following you and I won't be listening to you, and you can't lead me anywhere. But be a good leader. Be strong and show a level of vulnerability, but not too much, because then strength and vulnerability cannot coexist together, because now I'm going to think that you weak. I want you to be truthful and honest, but not too truthful to where you telling me the truth about me, and now I got to feel some type of way towards you because you're supposed to be on my side at all points in times. Read my mind, but don't you dare assume that you know what I'm thinking. Meet my needs, even though I'm not going to tell you what my needs are all the time, but I expect for you to just know somehow. Be financially stable, but make sure you have a whole bunch of time, even though it takes time to make money. Now, when you hear some of these requests out loud and you see how they contradict themselves, don't it sound silly? And wouldn't you be just as confused as he is?
I just want to touch on me. So let's change it up a little bit. Let's go. How do, as a woman, how do you expect a man to lead when you don't listen?
Good question. That's a good question, because sometimes they throw out so much stuff. They can throw so much stuff out there to where we don't know what the hell. We don't know what you really want. You feel me? And they could throw you into a loop to where a person could be like, you know what, man, the hell with it. You feel me? You can really be like, the hell with it, because you can't figure it out and all this and that. And yeah, if they but if they're not listening, but you won't. Because it comes off, sometimes it can come off as, I want you to lead, but I want you to do it how I want you to do it.
They're not being submissive. You can't want me to lead, you can't be submissive. So it goes hand in hand. So you have to somewhat be submissive. I ain't saying you got to totally lay down and, you know what I'm saying, do whatever, but you got to be somewhat submissive to the man for him to lead. So if you go be that hardcore person, try to be like a man, then hell, shit. I mean, let's. I might as well be the woman, you be the man. Shit. I mean, that's just basically what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
on that topic, this is how I've tried to, when I learned for myself, and I was trying to live my life like this, but it ain't happen. Like I told you, I think I told y'all already. I came home. My wife had my clothes laid out. We was dating at the time and we're talking about marriage. My wife had my clothes laid out. She said, get dressed. You know what I'm saying? I got dressed. She drove my ass to the courthouse. I walked up the stairs and got married. My best friend was there. Her best friend was there. We got married. We had a conversation and shit. She made that shit happen. Okay, as far as this topic goes, I fucked up. Letting a woman lead in all situations is not right. I feel like a man should be the leader at the end of the day.
But I ain't mean to cut you off, bro. But sometimes we make fucked up judgments too. You know what I'm saying? We make some fucked up calls. You know?
Right. Completely.
So you do have to let them have their way sometime.
Right. But like I was saying, in this situation, I fucked up. Going back to the whole topic of the listening, getting them to listen and submit, right? I've learned that when a man has his own and you bring a woman into your situation and you secure in who you are and you got your shit together, whether the house, the car, the dog, the white picket fence, bringing them into your shit, whether you got your own apartment, you ain't even got to have the house yet, but you got your own apartment, you know what I'm saying? They can come to your spot. You got your own car to pick them up, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was Jody. You know what I'm saying? Hey, borrow your car. Then taking your car. Look, God, look, the truth is the truth. Going to see the next bit. Trying to like Jody. He was trying to hustle. He had other motherfuckers trying to use them to hustle up the money to take care of that. And to take care of what he really wanted. No lie. You know, I was that nigga want to put at the season in my life. So, and because I didn't know who I was or who I wanted to be.
Yeah.
So I knew I wanted a family. I always knew I wanted to be married.
Yeah.
I knew I wanted the house. I knew all that, you know, just didn't have the right people in my corner to guide me to get there. So I made a bunch of wrong decisions on my way. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, mine, and I feel like it's wrong. Most of my decisions were made because I listened to a woman. I had no male role models to really help guide me. So everything I was taught, and really from the beginning, was emotional driven and taught to me by a woman. So
I get
not saying they teach is completely wrong. Don't jump on here, don't jump in our comments. Coming at me, you can, but I don't care. But because this is how I feel, and this is how I was raised. And you know what I'm saying? Shit, I fucked up a whole lot because of how I took their advice or their opinion.
And because they, like, and that's why I'll be stressing, you know, in some of the other shows, like, a woman gonna train you to put that woman first. Let's be a lot of songs we had, even the R&B songs coming up, shout out, you know, like Jaheim, put that woman first at what? But at some point, we're not really trained to put ourselves first as men.
That think about us at all.
Or think about ourselves at all, correct. We're not really trained to put ourselves first as men, and then we come in trying to serve, and we ain't really learned ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that comes to
the old school way. It's the old school way. Just like, you know what I'm saying, if you looked at your granddad will work all day, he'll come in, you know what I'm saying? He makes sure everybody else eat before he eats. But guess what? He got a big piece of chicken. He gonna have the biggest piece of chicken. You know what I'm saying? Grandma will make sure he got a big piece of chicken. So yeah, I mean, that's just the old school way. You gotta make sure, you gotta take care, you gotta make sure everybody's. And I'm like that to this day. You know what I'm saying? My wife, I make sure, you know, the kids ate. I'm like, before I go in there and eat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They look out for me. You know what I'm saying? Even though we might be on the last leg of the, you know what I'm saying, leftovers, they might leave me a corner. You know what I'm saying? But I make sure they eat first. You know?
Yeah. And I feel that. And like I say, I think, like I say, in those situations, it's a good thing. Like you say, make sure everybody else. I'm talking about like coming into a situation before you get in, you know what I mean? That's how, you know, we want to be the head of the household. They want us to be the head of the household, but we don't treat ourselves like the head of the household. And I'm not really talking about food. I'm talking about like the way we operate as the head of the house.
I just use that as an example. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel that.
Saying, but I'm just like, that's just, you know what I'm saying, just the old school way. I mean, you make sure everything is taken care of before you take care of yourself. That's how most old people were. They made sure all the kids was good before they took care of themselves. Even health, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
Yep.
But thinking about it, like, to actually Big Mama submitted because Granddad owned the house. Before he brought her into his situation, he had that house. He was already making payments on it.
And he pretty much paid all the bills and gave her
allowance,
the whole check.
Yeah, but everything was his.
And just had enough to go out there and get his, you know, hang out at the juke joint or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I'm still trying to figure out how them niggas had enough money to run three, 4 houses, bro.
God, bro. Well, it wasn't no but God, I guess, bro. Cause I don't know how they weren't making that money like that.
And I'm struggling to take care of my one.
Listen, they made it happen.
You know what I'm saying?
They made it happen.
Had everybody in there talking about, I don't know if we talked about polygamy yet, but them motherfuckers was living it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. He, you know what I'm saying? And Big Mama ain't say that. He'll come home. I used to watch man come in the house, speak. He might eat some. I'm talking about typical Friday. Might eat some, go in there, take a shower, put on his clothes, put on his best cologne, and walk right back out the door. But guess what? He done handed Big Mama that money before he walked out that door.
Yeah.
And he come back in when he come back in.
And I'm talking about she submitted. She got her way, was able to do what she needed to do, take care of the household family, but she submitted to him at the end of the day.
She didn't care. She just, you know what I'm saying? She submitted. She's like, as long as he's safe and he come back, he's good.
And
he
a lot of
it beating on me or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of it, bro. And women ain't had all these damn privileges back then either. Nah, like I'm just saying, what I mean by that, the system has, you know, women's rights and a lot of that type of stuff was, they had like now, you know, child support and all that shit back then. That was a different time back then, bro. You feel me? They ain't really, now they full of options, you know what I'm saying? And
much better.
Say it again.
Like,
it was much better back then. Much better.
For the fellas. Yeah. For the fellas.
They wasn't miserable though either though. Who miserable? You ain't gotta go work.
Yeah.
And he have to work. They stay at home and tended to the house.
Yeah.
And you in a house that somebody else paying for.
Yeah.
Yep. Crazy work.
Come on now.
Iron the clothes, everything. Like you say, hang them up. There wasn't no cleaners back there. They did all. They washed, iron, all that.
Come on.
Iron the sheets. I had a grandma iron the sheets.
And I'm talking about one man running 3 households.
Yeah.
Running 3 households now.
Yeah.
One man running 3 households across the city.
Yeah.
Man.
Like bro said, you get Big Mama get him Monday through Friday. He go wherever else to the other houses during the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
He come right back home Sunday or whatever, and it starts over. But everybody somewhat straight.
Yep. Crazy work, man. Times done changed, dog. As I say, times have changed. Society has changed. Men have changed. Women have changed, bro.
So, okay, off topic, but with us feeling how we feel about this, does it really make sense to give all these rights to our women? Did we go wrong giving so many options?
See, but I think, I say this, to a certain extent, but we ain't did shit. We ain't did shit. We ain't did a damn thing. We just been along for the damn ride. The goddamn system has done this.
Yeah.
This was
the system forced our hand.
Right.
Bro, we ain't did a damn thing. Uncle, granddaddy ain't did a damn thing. You feel me? We just been along for the damn ride, the bumps and the bruises and shit. So, you know.
and gotta suffer through it even more because of the shit somebody else said. Yeah, I hear y'all.
We ain't did nothing. Shit. This is big. It's bigger than us, man. Hey, of the world, Craig. Of the world, Craig. Yeah.
I'm not against giving everybody rights, letting everybody have your rights or whatever, but if we know that what you give to a woman, she multiply it. You know, you give a woman one problem, she can make 10 out of it. Really, why would we do that at the end of the day? Why? But like y'all said, this ain't nothing we did, it's them.
It was an agenda behind it, and it all goes back to boil down to politics, bro.
That too, and they know they spend more money.
Back down to politics. It was all politics.
Yeah,
it was all politics, like you say, and you can see it. You can see the division to this day. You feel me? Like I said, I don't get into all that, the voting and shit, but I stand me as a person who don't get into it. I can see one side is for women rights, the other side more so women rights. The other side is more so we want to keep it here. You know, it's about the men. It's about the men first and all this. So but it's
so just to flip it. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna throw a goddamn flag in the middle of the play. So what you think about the women taking care of sorry ass men?
That's a big problem too.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, because like I said, I was Jody. I had 5, 6 of them. Even
I ain't calling you sorry, bro.
No, man, I was that guy. I admit it. I admit that shit. I ain't even gonna run from it, bro. I was a sorry ass nigga, bro. I was a sorry ass nigga because again.
So you had no job, or you just?
Bruh, I worked the bare minimum. Bruh, I stayed at Boston Market. I was at Boston Market for 14 years, bruh, and I knew I'm smarter than the motherfucker. I ain't gonna need cap. I got potential to do so much more than even what I'm doing now. But because
you shut Boston Market down. They shut that.
Hey, boy, I should have shut them down, boy. Should have been slinging chickens out the back door. Hey,
I
should have been slinging chickens out the back door, but I was out the drive-through.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I'm gonna lie. I was that cat. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I was saying, nigga making $825 for damn near 14 years, bro. Man, like. Man. Because I was that nigga on child support, didn't want them motherfuckers to take my money, trying to work with them bitter. You know, I made them bitter. Whoever before me too helped make them bitter. And bruh, I'm like, these motherfuckers ain't gonna take shit from me. I was in my kid's life, but again, I didn't strive and do more. You know what I'm saying? I was real deal Jody. I'm with you. Trying to fall in love over here, but steady trying to take care of my babies and this, that, and the other. So I'm using you, manipulating you, trying to figure out who I am, you know, trying to fall in love, trying to figure out who for me and all that, and just
all over the place.
All over the place.
Yeah, me as a person, I couldn't let no woman, any woman just do me like that, man. That shit would drive me crazy, man, because I always believe that the man should be the provider. I'm not saying he gotta pay everything. I mean, don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Because shit high nowadays. So yeah, I need a little help. Goddamn it, you need to pay this. Yeah. You know, I pay that. You know, and vice versa. But yeah, I just couldn't be that guy. Just work the minimum or just sit on my ass and let a woman take care of me. That's never been me. You know what I'm saying? I always been. I left my house. I left my mama's house when I was 17. When I graduated. You know what I'm saying? Went to school. Then I went in the military, and I ain't looked back since. You know what I'm saying? I'd never been. I couldn't stay with my mama. You know what I'm saying? My mama. I moved my mama. You know what I'm saying? From north down here close to me. So I'm like, I don't even go around there like that. So I just make sure she's all right and take her to the store, and yeah, we good. That's our relationship.
If you wasn't married though, let's take you being married off the table. Say you dating your future wife, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You trying to teach her to submit to you. You in the beginning stages, you trying to teach her to submit to you. You wouldn't pay everything then in that situation.
Yeah. That's how the the business got started, I paid everything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
So,
I had to, because she had to put monies, you know what I'm saying, displays, you know, licenses and all that shit there. You know,
I know now a brother like you got your respect because you first of all, you taught her how to trust you.
Yeah.
You taught her how to know that you were dependable and consistent.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was Jody. I ain't learned none of that shit. I ain't teach none of that shit to none of them. You feel me? So now I know, you know, so you put in the work and you did everything in the beginning. That's how she learned to submit to you and is willing to submit to you, because you done paved the road. You done laid it all out. You built
and it wasn't. I mean, just to clear it up, it wasn't automatic at first. Now, we had a conversation, and I you know what I'm saying, I understood the conversation and agreed. So that's what happened. That's how it worked. It wasn't just, you just, you know, you got to do that. No, it wasn't like that. Mm.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I know now to get a woman to actually trust you and submit to you, there are certain things we have to do, and we have to make them feel comfortable. We have to make them protected and, you know, basically provided for in all them areas, which it seemed like you laid that foundation so that she would be able to, you know, humble herself, submit herself. And, you know what I'm saying, you never, like you said, y'all had the conversation where you were up front from the beginning. You know, this is the law. This is the Constitution. I need you to follow it. You follow it. I'm going to follow it. And then from that, y'all where y'all at. She has her business. She's very successful. You have what you got going on. Y'all got the kids, and everybody is having success in their own right. Yes, you had some bumps in the road, but y'all made y'all Constitution at the beginning, and y'all stuck to it. So I feel like that's what men go wrong at. We want women to submit to us and stuff like that, but we don't lay all the rules and regulations out.
You don't put in the work.
Yeah,
and the foundation is not established.
No, it's not established at all. We jump into situations and trying to learn as we go. You can't do that.
Not with everything.
You can't.
Some things in the marriage, it's just gonna be like that in life in general. But I feel like if I want to say, because you can't run back the hands of time, but if I could redo things, I would, it would be certain things that I would take a different approach to certain things. You feel what I'm saying?
I would too. I'm not even gonna lie, because
go ahead.
No, I had told my wife, like, I wanted to get the house first. I wanted the house in my name. I wanted to establish myself. I never had on my own apartment. I never done anything because, again, I was Jody, so.
So for me, it was opposite. You know what I'm saying? We had the house. You know what I'm saying? When I moved down, my wife had a house already, and I helped her pay that house off. I wanted to stay there because the house got them paid off, but she wanted to get out that shit, and we got the house that we got now. I'm like,
everything was my baby mom was
like, we could have been riding something new every couple of years, and you know what I'm saying, anything, but we want to go buy another goddamn house like that. Yeah. Like, come on, man. This.
That's why I do believe everything happened for a reason too.
Yeah.
Even everything.
I enjoy my house.
Yeah, because I was against, bro. I told you I was against even at one time even buying a fucking house. I ain't want to buy no house. I wanted, because I couldn't see myself. First off, I couldn't see myself living in the same damn in being attached. Because in my mind, the house was gonna be in the hood I grew up in. You feel me? And I couldn't see myself being. I always knew I wanted more than that. You feel what I'm saying? But I knew she wanted a house. But that was
the problem with us. We was in the hood, so she wanted to get out the hood. Like, man, the hood ain't so bad where we were.
I didn't mind staying in the hood, but I did not want to have an anchor in my mind that's gonna be holding me to this motherfucker for 40 some years of a house.
Yeah.
You feel me? I couldn't see myself doing that. That's not what I I don't mind living in the hood. I was good. I was content, but I didn't see myself fucking. I know immensely. I don't like that type of shit. You know what I mean? But it all worked out to, like I say, both of y'all know how both of y'all is intertwined. It's funny because both of y'all is intertwined with where I'm at right now in our story, in our journey.
Yeah.
You feel me? And Phil to know, you know what I'm saying? He know the part he played in it, and bro, you know the part y'all played in. You feel what I'm saying? So it's crazy that we really here doing this right now. You feel me? That's why I say everything. If I could go back and do things over, sure, I think we all would, but at the same time, it's one of them things like everything happens the way it's supposed to. I'm a firm believer in God don't make no mistakes. You feel what I'm saying? But I think everything happens the way it's supposed to happen and for a reason, and the reason that it happens then. I mean, and we learn to grow and do better from these things. That's why I say I try to live my life as when I know better, I try to do better, and I try to adjust with knowledge. You get what I'm saying? So I try to apply that to everything and just accept the things that shit I can't fucking change. You know what I mean? And just try to adjust my shit moving forward in life. You feel me? In relationships or whatever it might be. You know, and that's why I say that's where the growth comes in, because we all grow, we all change. That's to be expected. You know, none of y'all think the way y'all think the same way you did at 10 years ago. Hell, I don't think the same way I did a year ago. You feel me? About certain things. It's about growth. So it's about adjusting, calling audibles, and moving forward to me, you know.
But to close this out, I want to see if, you know, at the end of the day, if we were talking to our younger selves, or even to our sons, to another generation, you know what I'm saying? How would you tell them at the end of the day, what is the process to getting a woman and getting her to submit? You know, you find your good thing, you find that good thing. Would you tell them, A, work on yourself first, get your house, get your car, figure out what type of degree, if you going to a degree, go to the trade school, go to the, you know, get that done. Work on all that before you add somebody to your situation. Or B, you know, find your good thing if it come to you like that, and y'all build together.
You want to go first?
Yeah, that's a good question, man.
As far as getting them, the ultimate end is we want the woman to submit and to trust and follow us. How do we first start?
I will first tell my son, work on yourself first, man. Get yourself together. Because when you bring somebody else, when you bring that other party in, man, you got to have yourself established first. I think somebody got to be established. You can't both go in there not established, and then y'all trying to figure this shit out together. That shit ain't gonna fucking work. That's gonna end up in divorce.
That's a 20-year plan right there.
Or a toxic relationship like the last podcast or whatever. It's go in bad. You know what I'm saying? So get yourself together first, and then you bring that party in. Then you kind of, you know what I'm saying, have those talks. You know what I'm saying? What you see, but have your shit together. Like it better be your shit before you move that other person in. You know what I'm saying? So if anything go wrong, you still got your shit. So that's what I would tell him: get yourself together first before you have, you know what I'm saying, before you get serious and bring that other person in, and know before you bring that other person in, have an idea where you're going with it.
Know thyself.
If you just go ahead and quit it, you know, every now and then, let her stay where she's staying at. If she's staying at mama house, let her stay at mama house, and she just come over there and you do what you do.
Always be able to put yourself in this way. You always tell them they can go.
Yeah, you mean,
because that be real. Because that's how a lot of us agree. Like for real, bro. Like put yourself in a position where you tell their ass, man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
you feel me? And you'll be real, but you'll be surprised how much humble them motherfuckers be coming to the table.
Exactly. That's why I say have your shit. Make sure you got your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got her own shit, and you go over there. She take you, get the fuck out. Just get the fuck out. Like it's simple.
No, most of them, let's be real, most of them tell you get the fuck out because they start doing that shit is when you ain't got nowhere to goddamn go. When they feel like you in bondage or wherever else you finna leave.
Control over you, yeah.
Control, it's bro, and that's just a tip.
You only had one time to tell me that. You tell me, okay, cool.
But when
it's always a plan B with me. When I was a single man, I had a plan B. Trust me, I had a plan B. A plan B, C, D, and E. So let's call it school. Don't play with me.
That's a little bit of that Jody in them, all the playing.
But I was telling a similar thing, bro. Like, figure yourself out, man, and get yourself together. and then that's all I'm and figure it out, because I know damn well you ain't gonna listen. You ain't gonna listen. It's gonna take, because it's gonna take that one chick that's gonna do something, you know what I mean? And once they get that sniff, bro, then they gonna do what the hell they want to do. It's always typically when you years later you come back like, damn, daddy told me, mama told me, or whoever.
I had a conversation with him there yesterday when we went to a little 4th of July party at some friends' house. Some little girls over there. They over there with damn T-backs and thongs on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so I get home. I'm like, so which one you was hollering at? He was like, Dad, I was trying to holler at the 19-year-old, but she told me she was 19. I'm like, and?
Right.
Dad, she's 19. I'm like, and? And he didn't understand what I was saying. I'm like, shit, you want to be older, goddamn. Like, yeah, she got good license and she can get you where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? Hang out or whatever. You ain't got you got your learners yet, but you ain't got your license yet, buddy. So I'm like, you should have took advantage of that. But then she's in college. I'm like, okay, she's in college. It ain't like you. I mean, you can still do what you want to do here while she's in college. So I'm telling him, my wife, like, you should be telling him all that. I'm like, shit, I'm keeping it real with him. You know
he can learn some things, right?
I'm like, you know, it's just little conversations that I have. I try to teach the game. I mean, I laid, just like my daughter, I laid down a Steve Harvey book with her ass. She ain't listen to nothing I had to say, boy.
Bruh, they don't. That's why I say
heart broke. Just they got sliced off all kind of ways, like, you know what I'm saying. So
cause we don't know nothing.
We don't know nothing.
We don't know shit. That's why I say figure it out. Dang, otherwise you ain't gonna listen. But I want to be on record saying I at least tried.
I tried. She understand now, but I tried. You know,
there you go.
Still did. At 16.
Yeah.
It took her 3 years to figure it out.
Hey, let's go ahead and wrap this one up. Let's close this one out, man, because we still got something else to do, dog.
Yeah.
All right. So, hey, we appreciate y'all, man, for another episode. We hope y'all learn something. Like we always say, you ain't got to listen to us. We don't know nothing. That's what the kids going to tell you anyways. But again, man, like the fella said, you know, females, we appreciate y'all. This ain't no jab at y'all or whatever. You know what I mean? We just expressing on what we see and what our experiences is. Hell, you see sis from the video, you know what I'm saying? We just piggybacking off of what she said and we're just taking it to the next step. But again, you ain't got to listen to us. It's all good. Yeah, man, I appreciate everybody. We appreciate everybody. Hit that like button, hit that comment button, drop some comments, subscribe and all that there. And we out, man. The relapse.
You know, like Kodak said, same draw for 3 days.
My whip from Germany.